Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing something different. I'm going to be doing it's not really a luggage review because I just bought it and I never used it. But before I do the review, which I will probably do after I come back from my trip, when I travel with it, I'm planning on going on a trip with it this summer, but I wanted to do a first impression. I like traveling with carry-ons. I'm a carry-on traveler. I've been traveling carry-on since 1999. I worked in the airline industry actually, and I understood pretty fast that the best way to travel, especially as an employee, as a non-rev traveler, is with a carry-on. I can do 2-3 weeks in a carry-on because I know what to do and I know how to pack. So I guess let's get started. So the suitcase that I wanted to talk about today is this one here. It is the Béis Mini carry-on. No, it's the Béis small carry-on. Sorry guys. So the first carry-on she released is the bigger carry-on, the big size carry-on, which I never travel with large carry-on because I like to travel international and I don't want to have problems, and I don't need the larger carry-ons. Honestly, I just want to make sure that my suitcase can be accepted by any airline, so I prefer traveling with smaller carry-ons. The company Béis was started by Shay Mitchell, the actress. She was in Pretty Little Liars. She was one of my favorite characters on that show. I really liked the show back in the day. And so she started that luggage company a few years ago, and it's really trending. People are really interested in it online. I see people talking about it on TikTok and on YouTube as well. So I got information on this luggage last year when I was looking for a new carry-on because I wanted something new to travel for my anniversary. I celebrated my 20th wedding anniversary last year. I last year started hearing about this luggage. I never heard of this company before that, I don't think. And I thought it was a great suitcase. I was like, oh, I've never purchased a hard shell suitcase. This is my second purchase of a hard shell suitcase. I'll tell you about the other one I purchased later on, but I had never done it. And last year, even when I was looking for a suitcase, I wasn't interested in buying hard shell. I've always traveled with a soft-sided suitcase. That's my thing. That's what I've been used to. So I never really thought about, you know, traveling with something else. But these suitcases are very popular now, and you know, they make them a little better than back when, you know, I was buying suitcases and I never saw the interest or the allure in getting hard shell. I thought that they were impractical. So stay tuned because I'm not really sure I'm gonna like it. I purchased it because I love the look. It was so cute. It was just exactly what I wanted. Last year I was looking for a cute suitcase and I ended up buying a black suitcase, and I regretted it because everybody has a black suitcase. So if you want to stand out, you have to do something or put some kind of luggage tag that's really different. Or even then, when you're looking for your suitcase right away, like if it was gate checked, for example, sometimes they're gonna gate check all the luggages and they're gonna wait for you at the door when you get out at the gate, and you have to look for your suitcase really fast because you have a connection, and everybody has a black suitcase and you have a black suitcase, and they're all carry-ons because everybody's traveling carry-on now, so it's not the best. Personally, I don't like black suitcases. My husband loves them, so let him have them. We have bigger ones, we have smaller ones, so I'm like, let him have it. So I decided from now on, when I buy a suitcase for me and my daughter, they're gonna be colorful so that we can find them and see them easily at the airport when we're gate checked, or if they had to check our luggage. Sometimes you want to travel carry-on, but they check in your luggage because whatever reason. It's gonna happen. I would say as an airline employee, I would advise people to be flexible and open-minded when you travel. You never know what's gonna happen. All you want to do is travel and be safe. You know, there are really slight chances that a situation will happen to you, but it can happen. So if you're prepared in advance that the situation can happen, the airline will do the maximum to help you to your final destination or to, you know, resolve whatever issue. If you come in with the right attitude, the situation will not be as bad, you know. Tangent. Sorry. So let's go back to the suitcase. This suitcase came out in the beginning or mid-June, I think it came out. So I've had it for a couple of weeks, maybe a week and a half, something like that, because I ordered it pretty close to the release date. And I was saying the suitcase is cute enough that I was like, even if I don't need it, I want to have it. So it was cute enough for that. And then I was like, I just love what she did. So first of all, I think I don't have to take it right now just to show you. So this is the color. This is her original color. It's the beige. And she has this suitcase in the carry-on size. I don't know if you can see that. This is the tag. So she has the suitcase in the carry-on size, in the small check-in bag, and the large check-in bag as well. And they all fit, I think, one inside of the other. This one does not fit in the larger carry-on. And she also has another carry-on with a pocket in the front that you can use to store like maybe an iPad or your laptop or something flat that you know, maybe your paperwork for travel, something flat that you want to be able to access easily. I decided, personally, I like suitcases with pockets here in the front, but I decided that I'm gonna be traveling with a backpack, and so everything that I would need to put, you know, in this pocket here is gonna go in my backpack. A lot of times I travel with a large purse. When I travel with my other types of suitcases, I did the Louis Vuitton Neverfull in the large, in the GM, and I did a Longchamp type of bag as well, the medium-sized Longchamp that you can use every day. I put an insert in it so I could have, you know, pockets and compartments for things. I think I traveled with the Longchamp. I traveled with a large Longchamp, but for a car trip. And I also travel with I have another bag. I don't remember. It's not a name brand or anything. It is. I have another bag. It's also a purse with pockets, compartments, and stuff. That it's fun to travel with purses like that. I have a blue one, and I have also a purple one that I really like. I used to travel with the purple one when I worked at the airline. I worked for Air France, the major airline. This is what I travel with on airplanes, or I've traveled with a big diaper bag when my daughter was a baby, and that also worked out. I had to put all my stuff in that bag, and her stuff as well, because you know, when you have a baby, you need your baby things when you travel. So this bag, I decided I wanted it, even though I didn't need it. I just decided this is something that I want to do, so I bought it. So if you guys want to check out, but it's easy to find, you know, base.com, and you can find it, or you just type base in Google. I chose it because it's cute. I chose it because it has things that I like. So let's go over that right now. So it has the 4 wheels. It's a 4-wheel suitcase. And they're double wheels, so actually it's 8 wheels. And I don't mind carrying a suitcase, you know, like the 2-wheel suitcases. I don't mind doing that. I know how to travel with those suitcases. I've been using them for years, so I don't mind. Even, you know, in tight spaces, I know how to maneuver them. I had no problem last year. I got a Travel Pro and I had no problem traveling with it. Even down the airplane aisle, I've mastered that. I know how to just, you know, push it. I usually push it in front of me in the aisle so that it's easier. I don't mind. I mean, people complain about those suitcases, but I don't mind. So the 4 wheels, they're great because you can also just push your suitcase on the 4 wheels easily, and it looked like those 4 wheels are really well made, so that I won't have problems pushing the suitcase on different surfaces. I will report back with my review at the end of the summer. It has this thing here where you can attach like whatever item that you want to, you know, not hold in your hands. Like I would say maybe thin jacket, you can roll up and attach it like here, or a little purse, maybe something like that. I've put things on there. I don't know how secure this is, so again, I will report back. I thought it was a nice feature to have, but I don't know how much I will use it. If it doesn't really work, I might not use it. It has the TSA lock here, and this, you know, the zippers attached directly on the side like this. A lot of suitcases have this. My other hard case suitcase that I purchased earlier this year has that feature as well. So for me, it's, you know, it's a normal thing, I guess, to have. So this is it. So you can put a combination code on here, and lock the suitcase when you need it. It's a carry-on, so you don't need to lock it to travel, but it happens to me that I need to lock my suitcase when I leave my luggage at the hotel, you know, after you check out, but it's not really time to leave. You don't want to be having to carry your suitcase all around. You know, it's good to be able to lock your suitcase when you do that, because sometimes you would have maybe, you know, your iPad or camera or something like that that you don't want to just leave out. You want to be able to, you know, secure your stuff. So even in the hotel, if you don't trust, you know, sometimes people do things because the opportunity is there. You know, crimes of opportunity can be prevented if you're able to lock your suitcase. It's easier for them to take a small item that they can hide in their things than a big suitcase like this, even if it's a carry-on. They wouldn't just leave with people's carry-ons, but they can take stuff from your room if ever somebody is not, you know, you always have a small percentage of people in whatever job. I know you've known these people who are not 100% completely honest, and they have a little, you know, rebellious streak to them. And so, you know, don't give them the chance to say, oh, today's the day, I'm in need, I need something, and whatever it was, your item, your iPad is out, or your camera, whatever it is, and they decide today's the day, I need something, I need some money, and they take your stuff. So it's good to have locks. I always travel, even if I don't lock my suitcase, I always travel with a suitcase and the lock so that I can lock my suitcase if I ever need to. So I won't have to travel with the lock now, because this TSA lock, you just put your combination, it's 3 numbers, and you're good to go. Okay, so after that, the one feature that I thought was the most genius feature, and that I thought, oh my gosh, I need this feature, I need this in my life, and I started looking into buying a base last year, is this here. There is a little cushion right here. It's black on the suitcase so you can see it well, and it's just like to help you be comfortable pushing or pulling your suitcase when you're traveling. Again, I don't know if it works yet because I haven't used it, but this is the most favorite feature. When I saw the base, I was like, I've wanted something like this in my suitcases forever. I've had some calluses here, pushing suitcases all around Paris, Amsterdam, London, and the US, wherever, because when you travel carry-on, whatever type of suitcase you use when you travel, you have to push it, you have to pull it, you have to do things, and especially the carry-on, you don't check it in. So you're with your suitcase most of the time. From the time you leave your house to the time you get to your hotel room, you're pushing this sucker around everywhere, like in the airport, outside, putting it in the buses, in the metro, everywhere. Honestly, this discomfort and the pain that I've felt from pushing my suitcases, I am so happy that they have introduced this feature, and I'm sure other suitcases will copy. My Travel Pro had the handle that was softer than this. Is hard plastic. My Travel Pro has a kind of a rubbery hard handle here, and I thought that was good too, because last year when I traveled, I didn't feel the pain. But the other suitcases I've had before, that was a thing, that was a problem. And I remember every trip that I felt this pain since 1999. This is the best feature. After that, you have a handle here, you have another one here on the side to pick up your suitcase whenever you need to. So it's good to have the two sides. I like that in my soft case suitcases as well. And now we're gonna look at the inside, which is the second reason I wanted to get the base. The inside of the base suitcase is really, really nice. So the other brand that I was thinking about getting that I didn't get, I got a Travel Pro instead for the hard suitcase, is Monos. I wish I had saw the Monos before, and I had looked into it before buying the Travel Pro, because I would have a Monos now and a base. Those are the two best ones, in my opinion, right now for Canadian shoppers. Okay, so this is gonna be hard. Let me show you the inside of the suitcase. Hopefully you can still hear me. I had to go back a little bit. So this is the compression side, where you have the compression strap, you have a compression pad, and you can put your clothes inside. And this is the loose side the section is zippered up and you have pockets here and pockets here. Okay, let's see how I can do this. Can you see it? Yeah. All right. So it's a small suitcase. When I first got it, I thought, oh my God, it's too small. I won't be able to travel with it. But then I did a packing test with it, and it fits all the things that I was able to put in my Travel Pro last year fit in this suitcase. So the compression side is opens like this. These are clips. You open them, push on, you know, it on clips, and this section here opens. You can detach it. You can detach this. Oh, you can't see this. Okay, how is this? Yeah, okay. So this part here can be detached. I have little buttons here to clip, to push. They're like push buttons, so they can detach. So let's detach it. Oh, the lighting is so bad. Okay, so this is the pad. You have a zipper pocket here, and you can put things here. Also, when on a suitcase, when you travel with a suitcase, you have to be careful what you put so that it doesn't, you know, bulge it up and it's hard to close after. You have another choice here to put something in here. So those types of pockets I use in my soft-sided suitcases. I use those types of pockets for underwear and socks. So for little things that are small, that are not going to bulge up too much the pocket, that's what I use this for. So probably will be what I use this for on this next trip. I'll let you know. This is, well, this is a packing cube that I'm going to be using. I started using packing cubes last year, and I'm going to be using the packing cubes this year. So this is a packing cube that I'm going to be using with this suitcase. It fits the suitcase, and I have space to put a second packing cube here at the bottom. So this is the compartment. So I guess you can do whatever you want. You can use this side for clothes, the other side for clothes, and then this side for shoes or whatever. But I think that clothes on this side is the best thing because you can compress clothes more easily than harder items. So for me, this side will be for clothing. I have my packing cube that I'm going to be using here, and that's going to be what it's going to be for. And on this side, you have pockets on this side. So again, I use my pockets for little items that are easy to pack in pockets. So for underwear, socks, probably, maybe, I guess, my electronics, even though I think these will be in my purse, in my backpack, which I'm traveling with a backpack this year. I'm not really sure, but you can put stuff in these pockets and have some organization. So base, put in the pocket, just a little pamphlet to let you know the features of the item, and, you know, nice pictures, publicity. This is she. This is her. Cute girl. Pockets. On this side, it's more like plasticky, and base gives you also some like shoe bags and things like that. This to me is a shoe bag that I can use when I travel with my shoes, and this could be used as a laundry bag because it said dirt bag. So I've never traveled with a laundry bag, like a real dedicated laundry bag. I've brought like plastic bags, you know, old Walmart bags that I put in the bag in my suitcase so that I can use them as dirty laundry bags so that they don't mix with my clothes, with my clean clothes. So that's the way that I've been doing things for a long time. But now because I have these bags, plastic bags, same thing, put my shoes in there. But now I have these reusable bags that I can wash when I finish traveling with my clothes and then use them again next trip. Genius. So again, this section, you put whatever you want in it. People are saying you can put wet things in there. I don't know if I'm going to do that. And then this section unzips. This opens. And again, I have an item here. This is my toiletries bag. Toiletries and emergency kit. Like, I put everything in there. Hair stuff, shower stuff, medicine, and yeah, everything that's not liquid for me, toiletries, goes in here. And I love this thing. I purchased it last year. It opens in 3 sections. It has a hook. Let me open it for you just so you can see. So this is the 3 sections. So I have nail stuff, hair stuff, shower stuff, and medication. All the medication I need for me and my children are in here. And my liquids are in my liquids bag, which goes in my backpack. So this section also, I can't wait to show you how I pack the suitcase. But this is a big section where you can put whatever you want. Shoes, like I said, toiletries, umbrella, curling iron, everything that you travel with, you can put in here. So I don't know what you think of this suitcase, but I thought when I saw it online, it was really cute. So the reason I never really purchased hard-shell suitcases is back then when I was looking into buying suitcases, I didn't care about style. I cared about how much they were and, you know, how they would serve me. So I never really looked at functionality and how comfortable the handle was, how good the wheels were, and all that. So these types of things came with experience over time. And then I never really looked into hard shell suitcases because they never had any compartments and any possibility of organization. So most of the hard shell suitcases that I would see would have an X to kind of close your clothes on both sides, and that would be it, you know. And at the beginning of the year when I was looking into another suitcase, I said, okay, this time I'm getting a hard shell suitcase. I was inspired by the base because I wanted a base, but they didn't have the size that I wanted. I didn't want to have to be stressed. I don't like to stress, and I didn't want to have to stress about carrying a large carry-on suitcase that some airlines didn't accept. And I'm in Canada, I'm not in the US. I know US airlines have no problems with the base suitcase, but in Canada, the base suitcase is oversized for Air Canada, for example. So I didn't want to have to deal with that. So I decided, let me just get something that will just be good for any airline. And I found the Travel Pro. I will show you that in another video, but I bought the Travel Pro earlier this year. It's cute, it's pink. The problem with that Travel Pro is that there's no compression at all. So both sides are the zippered compartments like this on both sides, and there's no organization. So there's only one pocket. It's a very small pocket to put something small, I guess, or maybe if you can stuff your underwear in the pocket, but that's about it. So I was disappointed about that, but I was like, it's a cute suitcase, I can still make it work. But it wasn't my preference, and I still kept it, even though it wasn't really expensive. For a suitcase, Travel Pro is not expensive. And when you buy on Amazon, you always get the, you know, buy used but brand new type of thing. That's how I purchased all my Travel Pros, and they were brand new when I got them. What I did, I tried the Travel Pro, and I was like, I think I can travel with it, but it's not the best suitcase because there's no organization. But the style, the look, like I want one of my daughters to travel with it just to see how it does, and we can compare the two. So next video about suitcases, I will be talking about the base after using it for a trip, and I will also compare it with the Travel Pro. So both suitcases have not been used. We don't know how we're gonna like traveling hard shell, so we shall see. So that's it for me. So I wanted to show how it is, and probably my next videos on it will be packing this suitcase and my review after one trip for this suitcase. So stay tuned if you're interested. Hopefully you liked this video. If you did, leave a like or a comment or both, and I will see you on the next video on this base. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.